Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this 5-over match between Australia and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Hit the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Jordan is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. How will the bowler respond?
Goes over the top with that shot. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batter at number 3. Please make him welcome.
Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No. Terrible shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit, though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Oh, that was met. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Trouble. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. That's been a nice knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Whacked away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Pinged off the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Head, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And that's the end of the innings. England have been set a target of 116 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yeah, can be very heartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Got that away nicely. Cummins deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England are 11 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Buttler watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, despite a steady start, the required run rate has climbed beyond 12 already. But it's early days. Plenty of time to get it back under control.
Oh, fantastic catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Milan taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Middle. What a start.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to... repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Drilled that one away.
Put it wide and good enough to get it through the gap square.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them... Just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on... length. Too short, and you're going to get... punished on this pitch. shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto that early, that could be four.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Abbott handed the ball for the final over. That'll be a dead ball.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Abbott comes up short again. Not sure if they felt a niggle in their knee or that's twice in a row now. Nicked it.
Have to go for it now.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge edge. Finds the fielder with that shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes. Abbott over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Abbott pulls out. Dead ball.
How will the bowler respond? That was a nice, easy win for Australia. The performance with both bat and ball was a cut above. That victory was fully deserved.